All right, here's the new truck, 2003 Chevy 2500 HD with the 6.0, four-wheel drive, short bed. We'll just do a quick walk around. This is day 3 that I've had it, and I've been busy since I've bought it, so literally I've not done anything to it. It's a little rough, a lot of it rough, honestly, cosmetically, but mechanically it seems sound, and this is more just for my documentation as I go through it. You know, where we started from. So the guy I bought it from owned it for I think 4 years. He'd only put like 15,000 miles on it. Has a little bed cover on there. It's got a bunch of sand underneath because he used it to go surfing. But besides that, minimal rust. The paint's not great, but the interior looks pretty good. The original cloth. Give me a hitch too. I'll take it. And it's a trailer brake controller, but that's already kind of like, it needs to be fixed. The four-wheel drive controls are right on the transfer case instead of the electronic module here, which I'm totally fine with. Center console's cracked. I've already ordered a new one. The dash looks okay. There's a few spots that are worn off. I'm gonna swap out the radio anyways. Let me put the keys in there. The gear selector light doesn't work, but everything else works. Had it smogged yesterday, and I had it scanned yesterday. It's not throwing any codes. Passed smog just fine. I've got a small exhaust leak. I'm gonna pull up the, but that goes away once it heats up, so nothing super uncommon there. Bear with me as I open this up. There's the 6.0. The guy I bought it from just had it like pretty thoroughly gone through. Had the tranny flushed, new filter, dropped the pan on it, new air cleaner, oil change, new rotors front and rear, new pads front and rear. The power steering pressure line was replaced. There was a line on the AC that was leaking, that was replaced. He spent like $4,200 just on stuff to sell it. So I think mechanically it's a good spot. Cosmetically it's a little rust, but we'll do a couple things to make it look less like a grandpa truck, and it should be great for myself and the family with our 2 little ones for some camping trips and towing the trailer. So this is just, like I said, this is for me for documenting where we're starting, and I'll hope you guys stick along for a couple of little projects we do and see what I do with the truck. All right, first project, I'm inside the truck. Center console's cracked, not a huge deal, but it was a little squeaky and whatever else because it was just worn out. So I got a replacement from Amazon for 35 bucks. There's no instructions, but it seems simple enough. All right, finished up the center console. Put the interior panel back on. It has new foam, so it doesn't rattle around at all. Closes good, and it's not cracked here anymore. And yeah, happy with it. Like I said, 35 bucks, not bad at all. All right, console's done. I got the vacuum out, and I'm gonna pull these mats out and vacuum everything. Here's kind of a before. You can see how nasty everything is. I actually just ordered some interior detailing brushes. Just dust and sand everywhere. Like I said, here's here's the before, so we can see what it looks like after. And once I get it vacuumed out, I'm gonna shampoo the seats. Here's the other side. Just a lot of sand. But, I mean, the cloth looks pretty good. I'm really curious to see how it's gonna look with once it's shampooed. So I'll get all this stuff out of here, vacuum it out. Probably wait till tomorrow to do all the little finer detail cleaning. I might even pull off the bits and pieces of the dash and see how in depth we want to go with this. But it's pretty gross. So just to feel more comfortable for myself being in here and the kiddos, I want to spend some time in here. Little before action on the driver's side. Little mini beach. All right, finished vacuuming all the big chunks out of the front. Moving on to the back. Flip the seats up. So we're just gonna keep working. Get all the big stuff with the shop vac, and then I'm gonna hit the leaf blower and just let it rip in here. All right, here's the after of the vacuuming. It doesn't look too bad. There's a lot of junk in here. Back cleaned up pretty good. I folded the seats, you know, because they do the fold like this, and then once that's all the way forward, this. So it's not bad. A lot of dog hair. Once I hit it with the leaf blower, I have like a giant lint roller. I'm going to try that out. All right, here goes the leaf blower. Some more bonus items from the leaf blower. Old rubber band, a cap, piece of a pretzel, Frito, candy cane, piece of a receipt. Got my money's worth. All right, here goes the back seat. Like I said before, the last owner used this truck to go surfing, so there's a lot of sand. So here's a little before on the passenger front, and I'll snap to after once I hit it with the power washer. All right, and here's an after. Cleaned up pretty good, a little bit of rust, but not too bad. I got it sprayed down, knocked over my phone, and broke my microphone, so that's why it probably doesn't sound as good, but everything cleaned up pretty well. I mean, considering the rust is very minimal, and there's a nice, like, I'm assuming that's not stock, like, protective layer on the frame all the way around, and it was just caked in sand, like I showed on the front passenger side. I thought this was funny. The driver's side rear tail light. See if I can get it. Just look how much moisture is in there. I mean, it needed to be replaced anyway, but it just started filling up with water. Finished up the wash, sun's going down. I cleaned up okay. Definitely seeing more of the ugly up close, but whoa. Wheels shined up all right. Some of the finish on the wheels is coming off. Like this, you can see not much I can do about that. But yeah, looks better than it did. All right, so the next day I'm gonna try out the Hoover upholstery carpet cleaner, and I have paws and claws. That's what my wife uses on the couch, but I stole it, and we're gonna try it on the seats and the floor. So we'll see how it goes. All right, just finished up the passenger side floorboard and seat, and the middle seat. Looks pretty good. And then here's what came out of the tank, or out of the seat into the tank, I mean. So it's working. So I'm gonna go over to the driver's side, finish that up, and then go to the back seat. All right, here's the before shampoo. Driver's side, shadow's not helping. And here's the after. Not very dramatic, but it's definitely cleaner. Look at the there's the junk coming out. All right, just finished up shampooing, and pretty much got a full tank out of the machine, so pretty good. And here's a look at the back. Again, I feel like it's not as dramatic with the light fabric, and it wasn't, I don't know, super dirty, but looks good. All right, trying out the tire shine. It looks pretty good comparatively to they were pretty dry and nasty looking. But it says it's good for black plastic, so I tried it here and I tried it here, and it made it look a little better. I'll show the other side. Kind of dried out, so I'll do the same thing on this side, and then any other black plastic I find, and I'll probably do the rear bumper and the front bumper too. So I'm just going around the truck. Any black plastic I'm finding, I'm just using the this spray on there. I did half of this so you can see there's the line, and for how simple it is to apply with the little foam applicator, works great. Product on, no product. And I haven't done the bottom at all. So the stuff works pretty good. My only thing is, well, we'll see how long it lasts, right? A little before under the hood. And here's the after. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better. I'll do my best with the wind out here. Like I said, my microphone broke, so I got no wind protection. But here's gonna be the end of video 1. It was just a deep scrub on the outside and a deep scrub on the inside, more just the shampoo. My plan for the next video is to take the dash apart to really clean in there, and then take this front apron off, or whatever you call it, to clean in there as well. So but here's a walk around in comparison to how we started. Put the bottom or the rear mat back in because the bird pooped on it after I cleaned it, but everything's all shampooed up. It smells a lot better in here. Oh yeah, and the center console, my dirty arm on there already. But I feel like a good first couple days on the truck cleaning. Like I said, we're gonna pull the dash out, do some deep cleaning, and go from there. Thanks for watching. See you next time.